Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jackie and today I'm here to talk about my TBR as well as an announcement for the Summer 2018 Biannual Bibliothon. This is a week-long readathon that happens twice a year. The summer edition is happening from July 14th, this upcoming Saturday, to the 20th. So like I said, it's a week long and I have been wanting to participate in this readathon for so long. And I figured since I don't have anything else going on that week, I figured I would do it this year. I was going to do it last year, but it was the same week as Book-to-a-thon. So I'm like, Jackie, you're doing it this year. And like I said, along with this video comes an announcement. I'm actually one of the blogger hosts for this readathon. So you guys might have heard me talk about this if you follow me on Twitter already, but I am so honored to be a blogger host. It's amazing. So if you guys would like to follow my blog, I will be posting there every single day during this readathon. It is linked down below for you guys. But without further ado, there's 7 challenges. I'm going to jump right in and get started. Challenge number 1 is to read the group book, and for this readathon they chose The Wicked Deep by Shea Earnshaw. Now I technically have already completed this challenge because I read this in June as it was my book club book of the month for the month of June, and I loved this book. It was a 4-star book for me. I think it was fantastic. It definitely lived up to the hype, and I do have a full non-spoiler review, so I will link that in the cards for you guys if you'd like to check it out. But pick this book up. It's amazing. Challenge number 2 is to read a book from somebody else's TBR. So this does not necessarily have to be from somebody else's TBR for this readathon. It could be a past readathon TBR. It could just be a monthly TBR. That is what I am doing. And for this challenge, I am going to attempt to read Magpie Murders by Anthony Horowitz. I saw this on my friend Lisa over and Smiles' July TBR, as it is her book club book of the month for the month of July. And this is a adult psychological thriller murder mystery. It follows a editor who is working on this acclaimed author's novel, and the events of this novel seem to reflect a murder that actually happened in real life. So that sounds amazing. It definitely intrigues me. It's a hunker. It's, I want to say, over 500 pages, something like that. Yeah, so I can hopefully fly through this. I'm really excited to read it though. Challenge number 3 is to try the first chapter of 3 books and then pick one. So I did record myself filming this, however my footage accidentally got deleted, but I will tell you guys what I ended up picking. And for this challenge I am going to be reading from Twinkle with Love by Adeyemi. I read When Dimple Met Rishi by this author last year and absolutely loved it. This was one of my most anticipated releases of this year, and it just sounds so cute, and that is what I got from the first chapter of this. It is a YA contemporary book. It follows our main character Dimple, who is an aspiring filmmaker, and she is writing letters to her favorite female filmmakers, and then at the same time she's kind of in this love triangle situation between 2 brothers. So again, I am really excited to dive in. It is going to definitely a very fluffy, summery read. So that is exactly what I'm in the mood for. So I'm so excited to continue on with this book. Challenge number 4 is to read a book that has been on your TBR for over a year. This is another one that is very chunky, but I feel like I could really fly through it at the same time and probably end up loving it, and that is The Nightingale by Kristen Hanna. This is probably one of Book2's most beloved books. Pretty much everybody has read it. It is an adult historical fiction that follows 2 sisters who are living in Paris during World War II. I love World War II historical fiction. That is a type of history period that I love reading from. I've read several books set during that time period and loved pretty much all of them. This one is probably going to be no exception. I have been recommended this book countless times by people I know in my real life. My mom recently read it, I believe last year, and she really enjoyed it, so I am hopefully going to love this book as well. Challenge number 5 is to read a predicted 5-star read. For this, I ended up doing a video last September about some of my 5-star predictions, so I'll link that in the cards as well. But this one, I'm going with Warcross by Marie Lu. This is Marie Lu's newest release, and I read the Legend Trilogy by this author back in 2016 and loved it. It's one of my favorite series of all time. And I have been dying to pick up Warcross as well as The Young Elites by this author since then. Warcross I've heard a lot of great things about. It is a YA science fiction. It follows our main character Amika, who lives in a world where this game called Warcross has taken over pretty much the entire world, It has blown up on the scene, kind of like Fortnite is doing right now. And she is a hacker, so she accidentally glitches herself into the World Championships of Warcross, and then she is hired by the creator of this game to fly out to Japan and pretty much get hired to find out who is cheating on the game. Like I said, I've heard nothing but great things about this. I think the second book in this duology is coming out in September, so I definitely want to pick up that. I think I'm going to love this book. Every one of her books that I've read has been 5 stars, so I have my hopes up for this one as well. Is to read an own voices book that is different from you. For this one, I am going with probably one of the top books of 2017, and that is Turtles All the Way Down by John Green. I have read John Green's previous work in the past. I love The Fault in Our Stars, one of my favorite books of all time, and his other works haven't been my favorite, but I really do enjoy his writing style, so I'm excited to write this one. This is Own Voices representation for OCD, which I heard is done fantastically in this book. I know the plot is the best, but the representation is supposed to really override that as far as enjoyment levels. I am hoping I will really like this book. I've never read a book about a character with OCD, so definitely going to be interesting to see how the author put his own personal experiences into this, YA contemporary book. And the final challenge is to read a book the last book that you bought. And for this one, I am going with The Dark Tower, Book 1, The Gunslinger by Stephen King. I have been making my way through Stephen King's work since February. I actually bought this in June along with 2 of his other books, and I am dying to read this. This is actually also my TBR jar pick for this month, so that's really exciting. It is a adult fantasy series. It's like 8 books, and I know nothing else about it, but it's Stephen King. I have a feeling I'm going to love this book, and since I love fantasy, I think I'll love it even more. So that is the final book I will be reading for this readathon. And that is my entire TBR, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give a big thumbs up and subscribe if you have not already. I post new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Be sure to let me know in the comments down below if you guys are participating in this readathon and what you are reading, as I would love to know. And as always, all my social media links are linked down below for you guys if you'd like to follow me on any of those. And with that being said, I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you soon for another video. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye!